everyone, Dread Joker here, finally feeling better, and welcome back to Transformer Tuesdays. And today we will finally be coming to a conclusion on this one set of combining figures. Hooray! So, the final figure for the set, and... oh, I thought I cleaned this thing. Oh well. The final set for the ones that combined with Optimus is Wing Saber, who is by far one of my favorite figures from the Cybertron toy line. I mean, just look at this thing. This is not something you want to see flying at you. At all. This is something you want to see flying away from you, towards the danger zone. Danger zone. I had to squeeze in that Top Gun reference. But just look at this thing. You got 2 miniguns down here. 4 rockets right here, 4 missiles, and 2 heavy missile launchers. Oh, this thing isn't a plane. This thing is a flying fortress. But I love this thing. I really do. I cannot say enough cool things about this. And this was the one figure back when Cybertron was out. This was like the one figure that everyone wanted. This thing was, like, legitimately, I spent forever driving around for a couple days trying to find this. No luck. At all. Then, I go to Costco. They had a 2-pack there with this and Optimus. So I'm like, adding to wish list. And that Christmas, I got it. Yay! It was, like, the only thing I asked for, too. That and one of my other best Transformers ever, which will be in a later review. Now, coming up to the front here, we got nice red detailing, just striping out everything up here, just to break up the just solid white shell it has. Nice silver windows, which I actually kind of like. I mean, it makes it look like you got one main cockpit here and then a bunch of escape pods. It's kind of weird looking, but at the same time, it's really, really interesting. Cyber key port right back here. This thing did have sounds, but again, I don't put batteries in things because I don't like hearing them go off at 3 in the morning when they decide to take a tumble. But coming back here to the wings, you got, again, nice red detailing here just to break up the color. And then you got silver here, which I really like, but this part is for something else, so we'll get into that a little later. And right here, you may notice that the Autobot symbol is in this pretty cool detailing right here. Now, if I remember correctly, for the Air Force, this is... the stripes are usually... I forgot the words here. It refers to rank. So this, when you have this on a plane, I believe this would refer to like an ace pilot. So yeah, again, goes without saying it. Ace pilot gets to fly the biggest frickin' guns. But coming back to the back here, we have this nice red on the jet turbines, which I actually really like because it helps to break up just the solid blackness of it. And then you got this nice little silver and red paint down here on the tail fin. Or, yeah, I guess we can call it a tail fin because it's kind of weird looking. Coming down to the bottom here, we have nice metallic Autobot sigil right here, and you may notice the cracks here, and the fact that these are a little wobbly. Don't worry, we'll get into that. So now let's get on to the gimmick. Let's just bring in the Cyber key here. I only had 2 of these, so 50-50 chance I got the right key. Just really wedge this on in there, and it will cause the entire front section of the plane to spring open and basically turn into a gigantic railgun. Okay, now, eject the key. Eject the key. Come on, just do it! Do it! Oh, there we go. Yeah, this thing does not like letting go for some reason. But enough of the gimmick. Let's just collapse this back on up and get straight into transformation. We'll come down right here to the rear end of the vehicle. Just untab the section here and fold the entire rear of the vehicle up, like so. And turn it around once again to come back to the front. Just grab these bits here, and they are on a slider, so just bring them forward and then push them down. That'll complete the knee pads, which, yeah, that's actually a nice use of a jet engine cover. And yeah, this thing is on nice stiff joints still, because I really, really do not like playing with something that requires earmuffs. Let's face it, I like toys where you don't have to wake up the neighbors to play with them. Then just bring this entire assembly out. Might want to move this up just to get this out 2 clicks, just to rotate it around. Then bring it back, just connect all that back into place. Oh, we're getting quite tall here, aren't we? Why, yes we are. Gotta raise up the camera now. A little too far. There we go. Just make sure everything goes back in. Just grab this top section here and bring it all the way back and just compress it against the back like so. Then we're going to come up to the front here and just move the miniguns down. And I'll just extend it here so you can see what I'm doing. Just grab this tab here. Actually, no, it's more for going out. Just push right here twice. Once on the upper barrel and once on the lower barrel. And that completes his machine gun hand. Do not high-five this guy. You may lose a finger. Do that on both sides. And then come up here, grab this little tab here, which for some reason never, ever wants to cooperate with me. Might actually have to get a tool for this one. Let's see, what do I got near me that I can use as a pry bar? Oh, great, I actually have to go get a... Wait a minute. Paperclip. Yeah, the head, ridiculously stiff. Let me just put this paperclip back on the set to keep this corner down. And turn his head around. And I actually really like the head sculpt on this guy. It's pretty, basic, but, basic works. In this case, you got, like, a nice head crest up here where I guess they could have put, like, maybe a little Autobot sticker, and I do mean little. This thing is tiny. But he's got nice green eyes, nice gold mouth and nose, and, yeah, other than that, bit of black up here. Other than that, his head is pretty barren. Could use a little more paint. Otherwise, I dig it. I dig it a lot. Now, remember how I said that these parts would play another role? Well, let's just take off these missile batteries. And you might notice the tab here. Hole here. He can have a nice big BFMs, big frickin' missile launchers. Forgot the L in that. BFMLs. But articulation on this guy, not the best, but it's because of the gimmick. Just take these off and set these to the side. Now we'll come down to the butt and... Come on. There we go. Released one. Oh, do not make me get the frickin' paperclip again. I don't know why, but for some reason, this one is... There we go. It is really in there. It is really, really tight. Oh, screw it. Okay, come back, grab those. Let's just pop off the... I guess I don't know what you'd call these, canards, or... I call them control surfaces because I'm lazy. Just set him up back here. And then let's work on assembling his new little friends. He has two of them, because although this side is loose, which makes no sense. That's one of the tight ones. And on both sides, it still has that problem. Although, no, I take that back. The right one works. This one's kind of, But, yeah, you can give them swords. Let's go on to combine mode now, shall we? For combine mode, you basically just want to put this guy back into plain mode. With a couple exceptions. You know, turn the head around. Really squeaky wedge it in there. Bring the arms up. I like to rotate them. Extend his hands again. Open up all of this. So that now he has nice missile wings. Grab this entire section here and unfold it. Yeah, remember when I said this guy was a gimmick? Yeah, he's an entirely new backpack. Just put all this back. I probably should have gone into combine mode first, but, you know, live and learn. And then, let's bring back in... Hey, it's Optimus for the third time. Just come back here. See this yellow tab right here? It's going to go right into the slot under this black slider. They finally figured out a use for a gap. Good job. Just line it all up. Tab it together, and that will actually lock his head in place. So I really dig that, because I have one of these primes. I have two of this guy. One of them, the head will not stay up, and one leg just will not lock. So just bring this down over the chest like so. Split it open to reveal a much, much wider chest with nice little, I guess you'd call them fins or spikes. You know, nice little details in there. Just slide this guy back, because now we need to bring in the cannons we took off earlier. We need to take them and connect them to the backs of Prime's feet, near his ankles. And what these are going to do is give him some much needed heel spurs. As well as, foot guns. Yeah. This guy starts doing the can-can, someone's losing an eye. And a building. Then just connect those and raise the camera up again, because he's getting much, much bigger. But this is Sonic Wing Mode, and this is by far my favorite combination, because I am a huge fan of the shoulder cannons. And in this case, the shoulder cannons of... I don't want to mess with this guy. Can I go home, please? But it gets much, much better. Come back here on Wing Saber again. He has this little itty-bitty tab that I neglected to show off in robot mode for good reason. Just bring this whole assembly... Stay tabbed in, please! I'm trying to compliment you! Just bring this whole assembly back up. And now he has even bigger guns. Bring the key back in, he'll have an even bigger gun. Bring the swords in. Let me just turn the camera. Not that way. Oh, whoops. Lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. I put the swords together backwards. Hooray! Not a big deal, just, you know, quick switch the blades back to their proper positions, and now you can give Prime some official weaponry. And I dig this. I dig it a lot. This is the kind of thing you would not want to see coming at you. It's big. It's beefy. It's armed to the teeth. If Prime had teeth. And you may ask, hey, what do we do with the leftover entire back end of the fire truck? Just set it aside. That's it. Just set it aside. There's no official combination. And back in the day, someone wrote in and asked, on the thing of Ask Vector Prime why Optimus couldn't have Wing Saber and Leo Breaker combined. The bogus answer they gave was Optimus couldn't handle that much power at once. The real answer is the engineers could not figure out how to do it. Oh, but you know, you gotta love a good answer like that. You really do. I have an idea, just, you know, make one arm removable. Ta-da! But yeah, in this mode, he's actually, you know, got more or less the same posability, but you can actually, like, if you want to, you can move the Gatling guns back, and so now they're actually, like, because of the arm joints, just turn it around, and now they are, they're Seekers. Homing guns. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. So yeah, that is Wing Saber. And I do have more content coming. I have a bunch of stuff coming in the mail, and I'll be sure to do something with it. I mean, I'll probably do an unboxing on it just to show my epic eBay win. So yeah, stick around. I'm still brainstorming. I still got other videos coming. Don't panic. I am doing something other than just wasting time. Okay, I am wasting time, but I'm thinking at the same time. It's not a brainstorm, it's a brain hurricane at this point. Too many ideas, too little time. Thank you for watching. I will bring better content next time. Joker out.